Congratulations to our University of Birmingham graduands. Here we are in the Great Hall at the heart of the Edgbaston campus. Attendees, mostly graduands and their friends and family, are seated. Here are the student musicians. Now we're getting started. Here's the first of our 2 mace bearers beginning the ceremony. The centenary mace bearer is usually a staff member who has volunteered to take part in the ceremony. The mace bearer enters through the back of the Great Hall and leads a procession of staff to the stage. The Esquire Bedell, who is the second of the 2 mace bearers, follows. The maces are placed on stage for the duration of the ceremony.
I declare the congregation open. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you all for coming. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor of Education, it is my great honour to welcome you, our graduands, and all of your friends, family and supporters to your graduation ceremony. We are here today to celebrate your significant achievements after all the hard work, dedication, and resilience that you have demonstrated during your study with us. You chose to come to this fantastic city and to the University of Birmingham because you wanted to join and be part of a vibrant academic community which champions excellence, which fosters innovation, and which encourages a thirst for knowledge. And today marks the culmination of this part of your educational journey. There will have been challenges along the way that you were not expecting. During your time at Birmingham, we have experienced a global pandemic which has impacted our lives in ways that we could never have imagined. And now we're witnessing the terrible invasion of Ukraine and the ongoing war, and experiencing significant economic pressures at home. In times like these, friendship and the power of relationships is critical. And as a university, we see this power in our relationships with you, our graduands, with all of our students and with our alumni, and in our partnerships across the city, nation, and the world. We see it in our partnership with Ivan Franko University, Lviv, which is helping to support the conservation of Ukrainian higher education. We see it as we host academics fleeing war and conflict from many parts of the world. We see it as we work with our student guild to support students in managing the cost of living crisis. I would ask you to consider for a moment all that you have achieved during your time with us. Your stories will all be different, but they will have common threads. They will have been journeys marked by challenges, but also growth. Moments of doubt, but many more moments of inspiration. You have explored new ideas and experienced the thrill of intellectual discovery. You have met many new people who have taught, supported, and encouraged you in many ways, and made friends who will last a lifetime. You have expanded your horizons, challenged assumptions, and developed the skills necessary to thrive in the world that awaits you. I hope that as you look back on all of this, you will feel a huge sense of pride. Today is an important step in your journey, a moment to celebrate the tenacity, the determination, and the drive that you have shown to reach your goals. You now have the opportunity to apply your knowledge and expertise to make an even bigger difference, personally and professionally, and to address the needs of our world now and in the future. It is our hope that your time here at the University of Birmingham has equipped you with the tools you need to embrace this role with compassion, with understanding, and with confidence. Your actions have the power to make a difference, so choose to make that difference a positive one and for the benefit of all. As you leave us to embark on the next chapter of your story, I would ask you to take a moment to recognise those who have been instrumental in your success so far. Sitting behind me are just some of our university community who have inspired your learning, engaged your intellectual curiosity, and nurtured your development. And you will have been supported too, in myriad ways, by your tutors and student support teams. So please, would you take a moment now to thank all the staff who have supported you through your degree. Sitting here in front of me in this great hall, and also watching live online around the world, are your friends, family, and supporters who are so proud of all that you have achieved, and without whom you wouldn't be here. You will all have those people who believed in you, and graduands, please give a round of applause and huge cheer to say thank you to all of your supporters, all of those people who have made this day possible. Soon you will come up onto this stage and I will admit you formally to your degree. This is your moment. When your name is read out, that will be your graduation. And family and friends, please feel free to make a lot of noise. So be careful on the steps. Remember to give a big smile for the cameras, and don't forget to savour your moment. Thank you.
Now for the handing of the scrolls. The graduands will walk from the left of the stage to the centre and collect their scroll from the conferring officer. After they're congratulated, they'll walk off stage.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, to you and to the University, I present the names of these graduands as listed in my programme, proved worthy to be admitted to their respective degrees.
By virtue of my authority as Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I admit those persons listed in the programme, both in attendance and in absentia, to the degree for which they are to be presented.
For research into the influence of sphingosine 1-phosphate receptor 2 on the invasiveness of oral cancer cells in vitro, Ajabak Wongivira. for research into the role of the oral healthcare team in the early detection of non-diabetic hypoglycemia and type 2 diabetes, Zira Yunel. Master of Science, Salwa El Habash. Zarish Rahman. Master of Science, Advanced General Dental Practice, Baldeep Singh Kalar. Restorative Dentistry, Richard Lee. Bachelor of Dental Surgery, Mariam Abiola. Rosheen Agahi. Huda Ali. Zakia Khalila Mohammed Amatullah. Emma Andrews. Charmaine Ang Kaiwei. Maral Ansari Beni. Kirandeep Kaur Athwal. Safia Asfar. Sukhmani Kaur Bara. Rajan Bandal. Sukhmani Kaur Bandal. Angeliki Biza. Bhavindi Chauhan. Neve Megan Collins. Oliver John Crowdson. Nathaniel Edward Ivor Alistair Davidson. Olo Basola Ayamai Davis. Sunraj Singh Dariwal. Bikram Singh Dub. Samuel Lennox Duggan. Sienna Demi Fernandez. Kailan Gardi Ali. Shivani Godhania. Thomas Alexander William Hall. Erin Lee Hamilton. Yasmin Nouri Ubaid Hassan. Sarah Ann Louise Heald. Edward Andrew Helm. Hiriday Jane. Matthew Patrick Jansen. Justin Samuel John. Freya Alexandria Johnson. Anand Joshi. Nika Kafil. Nia Kanda. Amrit Singh Kasbia. Hannah Khalil. Hashim Ahmed Khan. Husama Azad Khan. Hassan Tariq Khan. Shan Kaur Katkar. Isabel Francis Lilly. Stephanie Ewan E. Lim. Rahman Majid Zadeh Aval. Zara Najda Mahmood. Hashim Malik. Nia Mehta. Noor Ulain Mohammed. Ellen Grace Murgatroyd. Iman Nabahin. Lewis Matthew Farah Nakasha. Usman Naveed. Alisha Patel. Ria Damendra Patel. Natasha Hemant Raksha Patel. Ria Tushar Patel. William Ray. Simran Kaur Sandhu. Arshdeep Singh Sandhu. Natalia Jane Seeley. Galasa Sheikh Akbari. Kiana Marie Stokes. Sarika Thakur. Simran Kaur Thiara. Maisie Jane Tumilty. Amy Julia Mengmi Vallis. Visan Vijay Haratnan. Reese Morgan Williams. Ellie Williamson. Bachelor of Medical Science, Biomedical Materials Science, Renee Oluwazinimisola Akinlade. Fatima Ali. Juan Choi. Nathania Gohar. Louis Hutchings. Maya Pogson. Alice Rennie. Riza Riparip. Sarah Spooner. Maisa Sufi. Amelia Sang. Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Amelia Kate O'Connor. Connor William O'Keefe. Zara Olateju. Harriet Marie Olaranskins. Georgina O'Reilly. Elizabeth Barbara Osborne. Samatar Osman. Anusha Pakala. Liberty Alice Palmer. Francesca Hoi Ying Pang. Sumi Banja. Oriana Alia Kalia Park. Cameron David Parks. Emma Jane Parkinson. Jacek Edward Parillo. Aaron Pathmanathan. Amy Peacock. Kate Elizabeth Pearman. Megan Jane Pearson. Lucy Perkins. Alexis Perry. Joseph Nixon Phoenix. Kithana Pillai Thirangarajan. Lewis Bradley Pitchford. Emily Plummer. Danielle Pollitt Wormsley. Annabelle Francesca Pound. Finlay Powell Jones. Scarlett Daisy Pryor. Thomas Joseph Pritchard. Helena Pearl. Samir Shazad Kadir. Ashmal Kumar. Hannah Qureshi. Alexander Raggett. Divyu Ruga Raman. Mohammed Shadikur Rahman. Usman Raja. Gurjivan Singh Ramawal. Fatima Razai. Liam Richards. Jamie Matthew Richardson. Megan Patricia Roberts. Megan Louise Rosser. Meghna Roy. Alice Newton Russell. Aina Sageda. Pratyusha Saha. Joseph St. John. Ismail Saki. Zarin Salehin. L. Louise Saunders. Kiranibir Singh Sandhu. Ramandeep Sandhu. Yash Sangani. Sharia Saraf. Sahil Seth. Mir Kond Shahid. Rabia Shah Zadi Sohil. Helen Sharji. Ankita Sharma. Ashvin Sharma. Jamila Sheikh. Ria Shima. Benjamin Daniel Kitchen Shenton. Justine Tamara Silber. Navjeet Singh. Priya Singh. Suzanne Folashade Alaya Smith. Daniel Joseph Smith. Zoe Lynn Smith. Tanisha Riaz Smith. Vinna Saran. Jack Cameron Stewart. Francesca Jade Story. Megan Elise Stride. Umair Sayed. Hanan Tafes. Jiron Ann Tate. Luke George Taylor. Emily Lois Terry. Lucretia Ann Thomas. Harvey James Thompson. Rose May Thompson. Thomas William Thorne. Laura Rose Toal. Jordan Tarp Agu. Lan Tran. Holly Tripp. Jody Ray Twyford. Harris Zokas. Josephine Marion Wareham. Emily Warmington. Rhian Warner. William Wharton. Samadani Chamathka Wishtung. Danielle Wilkinson. Molly Rose Wilcox. Carl Williams. Henry Wilson. Lucy Anna Mary Wilson. Alistair Choong Sing Wong. Yan Ting Wu. Madeleine Wood. Alexander David Mara Woodley. Thomas Anthony Wright. Pranathi Yanamani. Mohammed Hamza Yaqub. Sebastian Yim. Sung Min Yun. Hamad Zaman. Haroon Zaman. Bachelor of Science, Dental Hygiene and Therapy, Khadija Abbasi. Ajitha Balakrishnan. Molly Barden. Jasmine Begum. Kudiju Biku. Camilla Joy Bruce. Prem Chana. Jessica May Dunn. Lauren Edwards. Jessica Ennifer. Zulika Fazlha. Mohammed Yaqub Hussain. Humaid Nur Khan. Olivia Lynn. Davina Padan. Rihanna Maya Patel. Lauren Alexandra Phillips. Emily Powling. Anwen Price. Daisy Thomas. Bachelor of Dental Surgery, Ibitsam Abakur Awau. Could I ask all healthcare professional students to stand, please? And we'll read the declaration for University of Birmingham healthcare professions. And I'll go through this a couple of lines at a time. In accepting my degree today, I recognise that I embark upon a career involving care of patients, families and loved ones. I promise to reflect on and uphold in all I do my duty as a healthcare professional. And to put the care of patients at the heart of all my actions. I shall treat all patients with compassion and respect. I shall listen and explain so they may reach decisions on their care and on their treatment. I shall never compromise the safety or the dignity or comfort of my patients. Nor shall I discriminate against them or my colleagues. I shall justify the trust placed in me by patients and by individuals. And by society by working with integrity. I shall keep my knowledge up to date. When I make mistakes, I shall acknowledge them. With candour to my patients and report them, I shall learn from error. I understand that I alone must take responsibility for all I do. And be prepared to justify my acts and my decisions. I declare that I will justify the privilege and the award of my degree bestowed on me. Thank you very much. I would now like to introduce Isabel Francis Lilly from Dentistry, the student representative to speak on behalf of the graduating cohort. Thank you.
Good afternoon, graduates, academic staff, family and friends. I am honoured to be speaking to you all today, and I just want to start by congratulating everyone here on their graduation. Today is the day we have been working towards for 5 years now, and it is a day to celebrate all our hard work and success. However, it is also a bittersweet occasion in many ways as we say goodbye to both the University of Birmingham and our student years. There are many things I'll miss about university life. Some of my core memories of being a student here include late night evenings cramming at the library, come dine with me nights with my housemates, dressing up as SpongeBob characters for the hot bar crawl, many karaoke sessions in a Selly Oak kitchen, post-exam drinks at the Goose, sunbathing at Selly Park, the list goes on. We have all had an unforgettable part of our lives here and made lots of memories we will always cherish. I realise that I'm lucky to have had all these opportunities, and I appreciate my parents for their help and support. On behalf of all the graduates, I want to thank all the parents, family members and other support networks here today for all they've done to get us here. I've loved my time being a student here, and I'll never forget the laughs I've had and the life lessons I've learned. But looking back at these moments, I know from my 5 years at the University of Birmingham, it is the friends I made along the way that I will miss the most. As expected, it's not all been smooth sailing. There have been some hurdles along the way, both academically and personally, to deal with alongside our studies. Dentistry is a relatively small course, where we are fortunate to be able to work alongside our friends, experiencing the highs and lows together and forging lifelong friendships that no doubt will help us through our careers. I'm sure everyone will agree that without the love and support of the people we have met here, it would have been a much more challenging journey. I know everyone remembers the moment when we heard Boris Johnson announcing the COVID-19 lockdown back in March 2020. We were all enjoying our second year as university students, and then a week later, we were all separated, working from home. I remember being sat at the kitchen table, trying to listen to lectures on Zoom, with my 9-year-old sister being homeschooled next to me. Since then, we've all been playing catch-up to reach this point, with extra sessions, including evening clinics, and sometimes having to work 12-hour days. This would not have been possible without the extraordinary dedication of the clinicians and the support staff who also worked around the clock. Everyone entered into the dentistry final exam this year past, which is an amazing achievement despite the pandemic. I think every student here today has shown resilience, determination and commitment to the profession we are now a part of to get to this point. Everyone should be very proud, and personally, I'm truly honoured to be graduating alongside you all. On behalf of everyone here, I would like to thank the College of Medicine and Dentistry and all the staff who have supported us. And from our dentistry cohort, I would like to thank everyone at the dental school for all that they did to get us here today. I hope you know how much of a positive impact you have all had in our time here and how much we appreciate it. I know your hands are probably already sore from all the clapping, but can we once more put our hands together for all the staff that are here today? Although the next part of our journey now involves us all moving across the country to work in different hospitals and dental practices, we can leave here being excited for what's next to come, knowing we will always have a home here in Birmingham. Once again, I want to wish you all good luck in your careers and success in your future endeavours. Congratulations, class of 2023. We did it. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Lily. That's a difficult act to follow, but I'll try my best. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Head of the College of Medical and Dental Sciences, it's my great privilege to bring this ceremony to a close. Given I am now the only person standing between you and what is, I'm sure, a comprehensive and long schedule of celebrations throughout the day and night, I will be brief. Now that you're graduates of the University of Birmingham, you join the ranks of a community of alumni who have left an indelible impact on society. From groundbreaking research and transformational discoveries to innovative entrepreneurship and influential leadership, the footprints of our alumni can be found everywhere you look. If you walk down the corridors either side of the Great Hall, you will see museum objects, prototypes, manuscripts, and photographs that tell the stories of groundbreaking research and discovery that was created here in Birmingham. This includes the work of Dame Hilda Lloyd, who was our first female professor and the first female president of the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. Dame Hilda's work saved the lives of many pregnant women and their babies, particularly those coming from disadvantaged parts of the city. Our groundbreaking work continues today. Birmingham researchers work with international partners to address pressing global issues, including climate change, infectious diseases, poverty alleviation, and sustainable development. The university's initiatives and projects have influenced policy decisions, improved lives, and contributed to the well-being of communities all over the world. Just last week, we marked 75 years of the National Health Service. The NHS treats over 1 million people a day in England and touches all of our lives. And since 1948, it has evolved and adapted to meet the needs of each successive generation. Each year we train more than 900 students, including all of you, who will become the frontline healthcare workers of the future. And we are working with our NHS colleagues and others to develop new treatments and technologies that will save the lives of millions of people, both nationally and worldwide. The exhibition outside provides just a few examples of how we change lives through our research and education, but we also have an impact on the world around us in other ways. Last year, we hosted the World in Our City during the Commonwealth Games. Many of you will have taken part in the Games as volunteers and spectators, and some of our students even as competitors. This year, I'm really delighted to say we will be hosting the International Blind Sports Federation World Games. And we're working closely with the city to make sure we build on this legacy of our sporting events and the excitement and enthusiasm they provoke. But whatever is going on campus, we will be always pleased to see you, and we very much hope you will stay in touch and visit us. In a few minutes' time, you will walk out as graduates of the University of Birmingham and celebrate with your fellow students, family, and friends. This marks the end of one chapter of your life, but the beginning of many adventures to come. You are now part of this university's rich legacy, and we look forward to seeing your contributions and to see them inspire future generations of students. Our career service remains open to you, and our fantastic alumni relations team run events for recent graduates and can connect you with alumni across the world from years previously. After you had finished celebrating today, you may have time for a quiet moment of reflection. If this is the case, I hope you'll cherish the memories of your time here, the friendships you forged, and the effort, dedication, and countless late nights you put into achieving your degree. As you move forward into the next chapter of your lives, you may know exactly what you are going to do, or you may still be considering a range of options. And medicine and dentistry open a whole range of doors for you. As you consider what next, I hope you'll remember the transformative power of education, the importance of lifelong learning, and the profound impact that you can have on the lives of others. Strive to make a difference in your communities, extend a helping hand to those in need, and champion the causes that ignite your passion. The world needs compassionate leaders, ethical professionals, and engaged citizens like all of you. You can shape a more inclusive, just, and sustainable society for the future. It's been an enormous privilege for me to be here, to witness the sense of joy on your faces, and to experience the immense pride evident on the faces of those who are here to share in this special moment with you. Your success serves as a testament to our institution, and you should all be as proud of yourselves as we are of you. You enter this great hall today as graduands, but you leave as graduates of the University of Birmingham. You can look back with genuine pride on what you have achieved. Class of 2023, many, many congratulations.
I declare the congregation closed.
To close the ceremony, the maces are collected from the stage. The mace bearers lead the procession of staff and new graduates out of the Great Hall. The ceremony that completes the university journey for hundreds of Birmingham alumni is now closed. Congratulations to our new graduates. The attendees applaud our new graduating class.